Shant, and today I am going to show you how we can create or use UI grid in AngularJS. So I have just created a small application. So let me open Chrome and show you what I have got. So I have got let me open this folder. What I will do is I will copy this or let's say what I will do is Windows E. I will paste this. I will go to SRC and I will start this page. So right now what I have done is I have just created a simple Angular application. For client side dependencies I am using Bower. So what I am going to do right now is I am going to install Angular UI grid using Bower. So for doing that, let me navigate to that folder, cd. So now let me install Bower install Angular UI grid. So this is going to install the Angular UI grid in my application. Also one thing I need to do is I need to use the save flag so that it is added to my bower.json file. So now if I go in my bower folder, then I can see Angular UI grid. So for using this, what we need to do is first reference the script file. So I'm going to say script src is equal to bower. I'm having this Angular UI grid dot js. Also I will be including the css file. So for including css file, link style is equal to style sheet. Actually this is type, link type. href is going to be bower Angular UI grid. UI grid dot css. So now I have referenced my css file and the UI grid.js file in my application. So let me start by creating some the first and the foremost important thing to do is go in the app.js and register this dependency, otherwise it is not going to work anyway. So I have registered this as ui.grid. Also what I'm going to do is I'm going to say vm.data options is equal to, this is going to be an object. So this object, what I am going to do is by default I'm going to enable the filtering to true. Also, for column depths, this is going to be an array in which field is going to be name. I'm going to say enable filtering to false. Let me make this in one line. Also, I am going to have one ID field and one age field. For ID field, I am going to let it use the default value, that is filtering to be true, and for others I don't want to show any filtering, so I am going to say this to remain as false. So this is like a very basic setup which I have done. Also, what I need to do is I need to say vm.data options dot data is going to be a array of objects which is going to take the first field as id. Let's say it's one, name, let's say it's Scott Allen, or age 20, or let's not use anyone's name. I will use some uh, names like SC or AD. So these are going to be my names. So I am going to create 5 more objects using this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let me update the values: 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, YT. So these are our fictional names which we are going to have in our data. Or the most common practice which you see is like vm.grid options is going to be the value. So I need to refer this over here also. So now I've got the setup for my grid options. So moving forward, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to index.json and I am going to create a div with UI grid to be equal to vm.ng options. Ng options or grid options actually. Let me also provide some class to it. So let's say UI grid is the class name. Just for formatting sake, I am going to provide this. So in my main.cs, what I will say is UI grid height is going to be 500. It is going to be 250. So if I go and see in my browser, and refresh it, then I am able to see this. So let's investigate what is exactly is the problem. So this looks like some problem with the referencing of the CSS class. So looking into that, what I have got is index.html file. This rel has to be style sheet. So now if I go and refresh this, now you can see that I have created a very simple Angular UI grid with ID, name and age property. It has got filtering enabled for grid because I have set the default value to be true, but for these name and age I am setting that to be false explicitly. So if I want to search it for like 4, then this is out of the box searching the values. The source code I will be uploading to my GitHub. So feel free to subscribe the channel, and if you want to leave some comment, you are very welcome. Thanks for watching the video.